Okay, so here we are Monday morning with GC ready to go. So GC is showing me a switch, and yeah, getting ready to take GC. So I only have $750 to lose before my account blows up. So I really need this to be a winner to get some buffer back in there, and we'll see how it goes. GC's got a really good success rate for a green day. I'm only gonna be able to take this one trade, then I have to head out for the day. So hopefully this trade will be the winner. If not, you know, this could be a red day because I can't take my second trade. So that'll be also a pretty big downer. But yeah, come on GC, let's do it.
Order submitted.
All right, so in the trade. So let's mark it up. Okay, so I got my alert from Thinkorswim that this trade had come down to its spot, hit that target. Gonna take this order off. So double check that I'm not in anything. $360, nice way to create a little buffer. $350 after commissions. Now I'll at least have $1,000 worth of buffer, so I can speed bump a trade, not worry about it too much. I still need to get another clean trade under my belt to really feel comfortable. But at least that one is a winner in the books, and that's gonna do it for today. All right, see you on the next trade. Okay, so here we are at the end of day 7. Day 7. You can see that on this dashboard right here. It shows you days complete 7. The date, October. Shows you all the details right here. Shows you my account high 152. That's when we're feeling good. And then crash it back down. And got put in timeout, right? Hit the penalty box and almost blew up the account. So the good thing is now we're at $148,862, and I'm not allowed to get below $147,750, which means now I finally have at least $1,000 buffer in there. I did not have that when I started this morning. Cruising along and then starting to really rip and then destroy the account. And now slowly getting back on track. On the 6th day of trading, I did not trade. That was on Friday. Took that day off to reflect and regroup and figure out how I'm going to move forward. So there we go. So that's what happened there. We got day 7, average winning trade, all that stuff. And then you can see here today, $355. So pretty nice little hit, that one trade. I'll take it. So 5-minute candle gave me a beating. I'm moving on to 15-minute candle, and we should be able to get back on green, grow this thing, hit the target, and call it a day. All right, everybody. See you in the next trade. All right. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. Did not trade on Tuesday. Did not have time, as I head out early and no trade set up before I head out. But right now we're looking at GC, getting ready to set up. Okay, so just jumped into gold on the short side with one contract. I got to put my stops in, mark up my charts, all that good stuff. And then I got to bounce out of here. So hopefully this OCO order works and I don't blow up my account. But I'm going to let it ride. So let's see here. I do not want to reverse my position.
Order canceled.
I do want to reverse it, but not just a second. All right, so trade is in. I'm going to let this thing ride. I'll bring the conclusion to you. No speed bumping it unless it happens before I leave and I see it happening because I do have to head out. All right, bring the conclusion to you. Okay, so just got home, walked in the door, checked the computer, and came home to money, money, money. But look at this candle all the way down here it came. Wowzer, and then rejected all the way back up and then went, what happened in this candle to make it? That is just insane. These are 15-minute candles, and you can see how crazy that was. Now, that also tells me, imagine I was home watching this, and I was able to squeeze some more out of this trade, right? Trailing my stop like I always do, so it backs up to get me out. Man, I could have made so much money today. But I did put $360 in the account, so now I'm growing it, getting a little bit bigger. So now we're back, we're up to the 149,217 level. So slowly recovering. This is going to give me a bigger buffer. So now I'll be able to take a little more risk as the week goes on. So pretty sweet. Let's see. So with GC, there was that trade. And then I could have taken another trade right here. With GC, I could take 2 trades. And if I would have did that one, it would have been a loser. I would have come up just short. And then if I tried to speed bump it, I would have given back all my profits for the day. So, no, actually, yeah, I would have given back all my profits for the day. So this worked out really good. I got lucky. Yesterday I didn't trade and it was a speed bump kind of day. Today I just took this one set it forget it trade. Ninja Trader did everything for me. Like it sold my position and got rid of that other thing that was in there. The OC order worked, and I was able to put 360. Okay, so here we are on Friday, getting ready to jump into. All right, bye.
Order submitted.
Jump into GC, which has just triggered a trade. So now we're in GC on the 15-minute candle. I'm gonna mark it up. Oh, I'm in 5 minutes early. So if we get a little boost, I need to get out. I'm in early. If we get a boost, I need out. Come on, show me move, GC. Give me some money. Okay, so it looks like I may have made a big mistake. Sleeping is important, traders. If you don't have enough sleep, sometimes you make big mistakes. So right now it looks like this candle's going to close. Yep, right there. So I'm in way, 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 way high. It basically has to hit the target for me to almost break even. But let's look at the stop. 19,912.
Order submitted.
Okay, got my speed bump in. 19,991. Okay. So speed bump is in. Yep, this could be a rough morning. We'll see what happens here. So yeah, I got in way up here, which I should not have done because I got in before the candle closed by accident. So it's kind of a casino trade. And so I got a tiny little reward versus massive risk. Not great. But this big giant rejection off that candle that was red is a really good sign. So this thing might boost higher. So I'm gonna move this actually up here and try to trail up my my stop and see if we can squeeze some more out of this and still get a nice profit. Man, I'd be in so much profit right now if I had done this right. So it's 2 days of missing out on winning days, which is important to have those winning days because those winning days will pay for my losing days. And if I'm not taking the winning days, then I might only be taking the losing days, and that's a slow death, blown up. To a blown up account when on a successful strategy. And that's why you can have a successful strategy and be a failed trader, because if you're only trading the losing trades of that successful strategy, then you're not going to make it. So anyway, stopped out for at least $10 profit. Not going to take a loss. It may boost higher, but I don't know, and I need to trade on a proven statistical probability of success, and that already happened once it hit that green line. After this, I don't know what happens, so I need to be out, take my profit, even if it's $10, and call it a day. All right, next trade sets up. I'll bring it to you. Okay, so back with GC. See, if I got greedy on GC, look what would have happened. Yeah, maybe I had a second chance to get out, maybe, but look at that big sell-off. So that's triggering another trade right now. And with GC, the goal is to take 2 trades in a day. So we'll have a second one here, and then we'll see. Hopefully this won't be a speed bump. This will be an easy win. Got 4 minutes for this candle to close, and then I'll jump in. It's a pretty big tower candle. Okay, marked up my speed bump just in case that's what happens. I'll be ready to go. The blue lines, my first entry on my speed bump, second entry, or second exit rather, first exit, second exit. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. Basically, if I hit my stop, I'll reverse my trade. I already have my other 4 in there. I'll reverse my trade plus extra shares so that I can recover most of my losses, if not all of them, by the time I get to the first target. And then I could look to squeeze more out between these 2 lines. Could keep on running past it, but probabilities are right here.
Order filled.
Okay, so speed bump. So the downside is I missed out on that first trade. It would have been a really nice winning trade. And because of that, I didn't have a winner to pay for this loser. And this is where your account slowly bleeds to death. If you don't have winners to pay for losers, then your losers are bigger than your winners, and you slowly bleed out. Is how it happens in trading most of the time. So I got to stop making mistakes. Even the reason why the account is in the negative right now is because of that one day I took basically a flat day to a small green day, and I turned it into a red day by being a dum-dum. And then what happens? You know, those kind of things slowly bleed out your account, because when those real red days come, you didn't have enough green days to take care of it. Okay, so if I do take a loss on this, I will blow up my account. And then we'll get to see what it looks like on a blown up account. Because right here you can see my account balance. I can't go below 147,000 or I blow up the account. 147.9 I think it is. So losing trade here with GC because I didn't take advantage of that winning trade. I screwed it up. Put me in a position to blow up my account. I didn't even think about it. See how it's turning red like that? It's basically saying game over if this closes like this.
Order filled.
All right, traders, so that's what it looks like when you blow up your account. So I'm out of the trade. It already automatically sold my positions. Everything's grayed out. Game over. Combine wins in week 2. Game over. Round 1. I'm a loser. And it's game over. So now I gotta start over. So now you get to see what it looks like. So I'm gonna show you something else real quick. Okay, so here's the dashboard. So, you know, I didn't trade the last 2 days, and both days would have been nice winning days. And this is a perfect example of how you can have a winning strategy and be a losing trader. If your winning strategy is based on take every available trade, and you don't, then you're a loser. You know, you're gonna slowly bleed to death. If your winning strategy doesn't account for mistakes that you make, in my video, 60 to 70% win rate here on the channel, check it out. It shows you that if you have a win rate less than 70%, it's very hard to be successful in the market. Can you? Sure. I can be successful in the market with a win rate of 40% or 30%, right? You only win 3 out of 10 trades. You could still be very successful with the right strategy, but it's very, very hard if it's under 70%. I know you're like, how is that possible? 30% win rate? Well, if you're winning 5 and losing 1, then you're good, you know? So it all depends on what your ratio is. And then how often, you know, do you make mistakes, and can you take every available trade, and, you know, all those things. So when you get your win rate, you have to look at the variables that are involved in that win rate, and then see if it's practical, or, you know, is there a reality there. So anyway, so account's blown up, but yesterday you can see where it told me right here, if I go below 147,750, it's game over. Now I could have just took my loss there and been $50 or $100 over, but as soon as I get into a trade, if it wiggles a little bit, I'm out. You know, I wouldn't have no room for it to wiggle. It would have to go straight winner. Or what I could have did was switched over to the micro contracts and slowly grew this back. But I'm in a combine. It's basically like a sim. Yes, it costs money to reset the account, but do I want to switch over to the micros and then grow this thing back, which at that level could take me another 4 weeks, 5 weeks to grow it back? Now, with Topstep, if you're in the combine and you're not, you know, you're still in the combine, you're paying that monthly fee, you know, $150 a month or whatever it is that you're signed up with. You're paying that monthly fee. So do I trade the micros to grow this account back and then pass the combine and pay that additional $150 or $300 if it takes a couple months to grow back from micros and scale up? Or do I pay a reset fee of like $50 or $100 and reset the account and start right from the get-go and get past the combine quicker, get to a payout faster, and avoid those fees? So basically what it looks like to me is either way, I'll be paying those fees. Now, today's Friday. Market's closed. November 1st is coming up. Will my account give me a reset automatically, or do I have to pay for that reset of like $50, $100? They give you some, when you sign up with Topstep, they give you some coupons basically where it's like half off a reset. So this reset should cost me around, I guess, $50 or something. I don't know. When I get ready to do it, we'll find out together what that process is. And we'll see what it all looks like. So that's the purpose of this whole entire series, is to show you everything Topstep, so that if you decide to jump in with Topstep, you know exactly what's going on, at least at the time of making this video. So hopefully you're getting a full, well-rounded thing. I showed you getting in, I showed you a max loss day, I showed you success, I showed you how this thing's working, I showed you failure, and now you get to see a blown up account. And that's trading. All right, see you on the next video. Okay, so I tried to give it a little bit of room down here so it can get down, break below the bottom of that candle, or hit the bottom of that candle where it should be a little bit of a support area, get a bounce, and maybe get lucky enough to get out break even. It's kind of the plan, maybe even a couple dollars profit. Let me move this back to the 15-minute candle. So, and that's exactly what happened. Came down to the bottom of the candle, broke just a little bit through, like they like to do, fake out, breakout kind of stuff. Rallied back up, and I probably could have got out. I definitely could have got out break even plus some money. I would have made a little bit of money on this trade, on the speed bump. So it would have been good to go. Actually, I would have recovered all my loss from this first trade and put some profit in my pocket. Account will be looking nice moving forward. But it was just a little too much, and I just didn't have the room in the account. So, very frustrating. So looking back, what I could have done is, once I noticed that getting close, is I could have dropped off one of my contracts and let the other one ride. And that could have been a enough, or two of my contracts. Yeah, one of my contracts. And that would have been enough probably to keep me in the game, allow this to happen, make some profit, and get right back on it. But in the end, this might be a good thing because I'll be out. I'll reset the account. I can get to that $159,000 faster. I can be a little more aggressive when I come back. Actually going to be very aggressive when I come back. And maybe I'll blow up the account again. But I'm going to be extremely aggressive. The goal when I come back is going to be finish the combine as quickly as possible, even if that means blowing up the account. Because this isn't real money. I'm not trading with their real money, and I'm not trading with my real money. I'm trading in a sim, playing a game, literally. And the faster I can complete the combine, the faster I can get to real money and payouts. Once I get to real money, I need to trade a different game because I don't want to blow up that account. I want to look at it as it's their money and it's real money, and I don't want to blow up that account. I want to be able to make profits, and I want them to be able to profit from me. So really important to have that mentality to make sure they're making money and I'm making money, and good to go. But the combine is the game part, and you can see this just boosting. Look at all this money I would have been making. Oh no. Very frustrating. So at least I would not be blowing up my account right now. Profit actually would have been up here. It's profit. So I wouldn't be in profit yet, but I'd be getting there. So yeah. So what I was saying was the combine's the game part. It's good to practice how you're going to trade and trade what you practice. The combine is an opportunity for you to practice, and then you can trade the way you practice. If you're already a successful trader with years of profits, you're year after year, you're profitable. You don't necessarily need that profit. You're just looking to get a jump start on your growth, right? Normal market's open. NQ will probably be a trade here soon. So you're just looking to get a jump start, right? Maybe you started with $1,500 and you made $1,500 that year and you doubled your money. Next year, maybe you took that $3,000 and you made $6,000. You doubled your money. And maybe it's going to take you another 4 or 5 years before you get 150 to 200K in your account and really start making big money. So you're not taking any paychecks for those years of trading. So then you see an opportunity with a prop firm like Topstep, and you're like, oh, if I jump in with Topstep, I can accelerate my growth and I can start taking paychecks in a couple weeks. So that's why I think Topstep and other prop firms are appealing if they're possible, right? And that's the big if. Is the game rigged against you, or can you make it? So, and it's a game. It is a game. So I'm going to play the game the next time around here. Yeah, you got to see all these different parts of Topstep. And the game will be beat the combine because I already know I'm a successful trader. And then get right into the real money strategy, which will be different. Combine strategy, real money strategy will be two different things. So, all right, traders, there it is. Look, see, I'm back to break-even level pretty much almost right here. Break-even level coming up. All right, I'm not going to sit here and look at this. We're going to start over, reset, and destroy the combine and get on the real money trades. All right, everybody, see you on the next video.